So you clicked on this video because you probably suck at TFT. Just constant bot 4s. Hard stuck silver. I don't know why I keep getting like up and down. I could just flip the screen, and you just can't seem to understand the game. But what if I told you that TFT is actually pretty easy? Now, first of all, you're probably asking, who even are you? And why are you speaking to me through a computer screen? Okay, anyways, who am I to say that TFT is easy? Am I a pro player? A challenger, perhaps? No, actually quite far from that. Well, right now, I'm an Emerald.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, although I may not be challenger, I still am in the top 2% of players. Therefore, if you're the other 98%, I'm just better than you. Now, because I'm not in the top 0.0001% players, it means that I can relate with you. It means that we're both pretty average. And if I can say TFT is easy, then it truly is pretty easy. So first reason why TFT is easy.
Little mechanics. Now, what do I mean by that? TFT is a game that is all mental. You need to have critical and creative thinking, as well as having a good memory. But for the most part, that's all you need. Yes, there's some skill required, like having a high APM and maybe reaction time. But for the most part, if you got a big brain, then you're chilling. You can literally be a 50-year-old man and be in challenger. Whereas in other games, you need to have more skills such as aim, reaction time, communication, teamwork, and because of this inherently makes the game much easier compared to most. Now, speaking of teammates, we'll move on to the next point. No teammates. In most competitive games, you are under the mercy of your teammates. They can either make or break your ranked experience. But in TFT, it's just you. No one to troll you, no one to go AFK, no one to blame but yourself when you lose. But this means that improving and getting better at TFT will have a direct effect on your rank. Whereas in some other games, I see highly skilled people, but they're stuck in low ranks because they just keep getting bad teammates or their mental can't handle playing with 4 children. Therefore, this reason of having no teammates makes TFT much easier. In TFT, there's just less external factors to worry about. And finally, guides. TFT has so many guides and websites that you can follow for success. These websites literally show you the current best team comps, the current best items to build, the best augments to choose. There's so many high quality guides out there that you can learn from. And the beautiful thing about these guides is that you can follow them while you're playing. You can literally have a step-by-step guide on how to play a certain team while you're playing. And because there's time in between rounds, you're able to read or watch these guides as you go. Now, in other games, you can't just randomly pull up a video and watch a guide mid-game. You can't just pull up a Valorant lineup mid-round because you're probably gonna die. But in TFT, you can. You can have someone holding your hand the whole game to help you, which makes the game so much easier. Now, how can you use all of this to your advantage, and what's the easiest way to improve, especially as a new player or low rank? For me personally, the way that I improved when I first started playing was just playing the same team comp again and again. It doesn't matter if you're contested, it doesn't matter if you're hitting the champions or getting ideal items, but just learn how to play 1 or 2 teams and master them. And the reason for this is that when you build the same team, it allows you to build up your fundamentals without being overwhelmed. Since you already know what champions to use, all you have to focus on is when to level, getting good economy, learning when to roll, positioning, and understanding your win condition. Whereas if you're focused on playing flexible and focused on playing any team, you have so many more things to worry about. You have to think about the champs that you need in these team comps. You have to think about the right components. But if you choose the same team again and again, nothing ever changes, which allows your fundamentals to improve. And when you do end up losing or having a bad game, you're able to identify these reasons why. Maybe you got the wrong components. Maybe you didn't roll at the right time. Maybe you just had a weak early game. Or maybe you were contested. And as you identify these reasons, it'll allow you to improve again much more quicker. And as you become more comfortable with a team, move on to another one and keep repeating this until you're comfortable with at least 5 teams. And as you play future games, you're able to know what teams to build according to what champions you have or what components you have. And that's pretty much it. TFT is easy and easy to learn. Now, don't get me wrong though, I'm not saying that this game is a walk in the park and that everyone can be good at it. Because in order to be good, you need to spend a lot of time playing, learning, and actually studying the game. And the meta in this game is always shifting every patch, so it's important to keep up to date and understand what's good to play or not. It's not like Valorant where you can just carry the game with insane aim. You actually need a lot of knowledge in this game, and a lot of times you can get pretty unlucky, with a large chunk of this game being down to luck and RNG.
But anyways, that's gonna end the video. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you want more content like this, let me know. But to conclude, my best advice for new and struggling players is just hit.